in the land of the dance of Memphis.
Before East High's dominant run, it started with Desmond Merriweather. Suffering from stage 4 colon cancer, he talked the great Penny Hardaway into coaching his middle schoolers. They won the state. Desmond died last year, but his legacy lives on.
Who wants to win today? Just raise your hand. Everybody raise their hand? Okay. That's good enough. 1, 2, 3.
Hey Des, take me into that locker room after y'all won the state title.
Everybody in the locker room, before we got to the locker room, everybody in the gym was basically crying because they understood how hard it was and the trials and tribulations that we had been through. And so I went up to Penny, I just hugged him, I just told him thank you. We were crying at the same time because neither one of us have experienced like winning a championship on any level. Like I never won a state championship in high school. He never won. He made it to the NBA finals. They lost, but he made it to the final 8 in college. But we never won a state championship of that caliber. So he was so excited. We got to the locker room. We sat down, like after every game, we always have a pre-game speech and an after-game speech. So we sat all the kids down, and first of all, he let me speak. He's like, go ahead, Diz, you first. So I was like, I appreciate, everyone for not giving up, for giving it all, and for representing Binghamton in the manner that y'all did. And I said, really, the statement that we have on our shirts really means something. Binghamton stand up, and that's what we do tonight. We stood up. And so I finished, and Penny came up. Basically, he said the same thing, like, Binghamton stand up, I love y'all, man. But he said, I want to tell y'all one more thing. I'm with y'all for the rest of y'all lives. I'm always being in each individual and every kid on this team lives from this point on. And so everybody was just amazed and stunned because he meant that from the heart, because he know for the rest of them kids' lives and both our lives, we have a special place with each other. We did something no other small school in Memphis had ever done. We brought a state championship back to Memphis, and most of all to our community. And so he gonna get to see them kids for the rest of their lives grow up.
And what was it like for Penny when Desmond first brought him over?
We grew up, during that same era, and we've always known each other and had that mutual respect. And when he got diagnosed with the cancer, I went to go visit him in the hospital, and he was telling me that he wanted me to come and see his team. And I never did last year, but I went to go see him in the hospital. And after that, I started seeing him on more of a regular basis. And that's how we kind of started conversating about me even coming over to the school. And, it's just kind of knowing what kind of guy he is. He's a really passionate guy about the neighborhood. He loves kids. And when he asked for my help, I tried to come and help as much as I could. It was just unfortunate that he was going through his battle with cancer, and we did not want to lose him because he's so valuable to the school, to this neighborhood. So I just started coming around more and trying to support him. The very next week, he asked if I could come over and help him and his team with a zone offense because they were struggling in the zone. It was like the second game of the season, and he was like, man, we're struggling with the zone. Come over. I came over, saw the team, and instantly just fell in love with the team.
Because I could never look into the crowd and see that father like, I'm doing this for you, Dad. That's the reason why I'm in my son's life right now today, because of my situation of how I grew up. I never had a father figure, and I made a promise to myself when I was young. If I ever have any kids, I will always be at every game, all the time, and make sure they see me, because I never had that.
Des had another saying, one finger in the air, always be the best you can be.